input. All right, so I want to take and click on my keyboard and have it rotate based upon either left or right. How does that happen? Well, let's investigate that a little bit. Let's go into code. So I want an input. So input. And how would I know it's called input? Maybe if I'm so new, what would that be? Could it be keyboard? Maybe I can type in keyboard. Control, single quote. So there's a lot here. There's tons. How about input field? Input sounds cool. So this is where it gets a little harder for students because you have to know those words, kind of. So just like transform transform was a word. Now, not keyboard, but input would be a good place to start if learning how to input a key. So control single quote, and you'll find that they're in fact input. You can also, go through all of these and try to find it too. And that's a good way to do it. So here's my statics. Here's my functions. And what I want to do is say, maybe when I press it down, it rotates. So read through this and you'll find out that in this case, get key down returns true during the frame the user starts pressing down, identified by name. Let's click in here. Perfect. Now, let's go back one. This one starts it, but look at this one. Get button down. Returns a value during press down. So in case I wanted to let up on it, this would be a better statement to do. How do you know which keys are which? Like fire 1, what's that? Okay. Here's a very interesting one. Get key up. The arrow key is held down. That seems like a pretty, and up, I know is up on my directional. Let's, here's down. I wonder if right and left will work. So let's try this. Let's copy this. So you notice there's a void, here's the void update. And what I'm going to do is go into my void update right here. Let's just leave it up just for right now, just for fun. Save. Let's hit play. Ooh, doesn't like that. Didn't like that at all. I'll compare it as fixed before you can enter play mode. So how do I know which ones need to be fixed? Well, again, let's kind of look at the code. So what I'm seeing here is right here, there is no semicolon. Okay. And there is no semicolon here also. I am in void update. And it is got like a little, no indicator of whatever's wrong with it. I'm going to hit play. So now I have a debugger. So let's hit play. And what we're going to do is try to juggle this at the same time. So it is even before the debugger. This is where I can count up my brackets. I got a bracket opening and closing. I got a bracket opening and closing. But look at this thing. What's this doing here? See? Fun, huh? And now let's go into it and hit play. That's effectively how you debug stuff. A little bit. And we'll get into it. Let's hit up. And sure enough, look at that. It rotates left, which is not up. But it rotates based upon a keyboard command. Alright, so maybe I want this to be labeled left. Let's save it. Let's hit play. Left. And sure enough, it rotates left. How about right? No, doesn't want to rotate right based upon right. But I bet you, if I wanted to script that, I could. Could I use this though? Or do I have to use vector 3? So last video I showed you a vector 3 and this one. I want to rotate it right now. How do I do that? That's for you to find out, not me. Now plug away at the code. So you have an if input left and an input right. Left should make it go left, right should make it go right. And if you need to reference the other video, I would do so. See you in the next video.